First, I'm marinating my shrimp. I have a pound of 1620 shrimp that I peeled, cleaned, and deveined. I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and a tablespoon of cornstarch. Mixing that well, covering, and marinating for about 15 minutes, and that's enough time to get all my vegetables prepped and ready. I have some green beans I need to use, so I cut them in half and I'm blanching them for 30 seconds to a minute just to soften, and then I'm putting them in a cold water bath to stop the cooking process. You can just stir fry these green beans for about 3 minutes, but I like the texture of blanching. For the Chinese spicy sauce, I have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce, 1 tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, and 1 teaspoon of chili garlic sauce, and you can make this as spicy as you like, giving that a good mix and setting to the side. Okay, I think we are ready to start cooking. I'm using my wok tonight, but you can use any pan. I have my heat on medium-high, and I'm adding enough oil to coat the wok, and I'm adding in my shrimp. These will only take about 3 to 4 minutes to cook. In the last minute of cooking, I'm adding in 1 tablespoon each of minced garlic and sliced ginger. Cooking and stirring for a minute, and then removing from the pan. In the same wok on medium-high heat, I'm adding in another 3 tablespoons of oil, 1 small diced onion, and a half of a red and yellow bell pepper. Cooking and stirring for 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'm adding in my blanched green beans. I just love all those colors. After I give the green beans a good toss, I'm adding the shrimp back into the wok, and I'm pouring over the spicy sauce. Giving that a good stir to combine, and we are done. It is that quick and easy. You can make this Chinese shrimp stir fry as spicy as you like it, use the vegetables that you like, and you can serve it with rice or noodles. If you like shrimp and you like spicy, you are going to enjoy this Chinese spicy shrimp stir fry. I hope you give it a try and enjoy. This Chinese shrimp and broccoli stir fry is so easy, and you can have it ready in less than 30 minutes. First, I'm going to blanch my broccoli for a minute or two and then place it in a cold water bath to stop the cooking process. My broccoli florets are a nice bite size, and this makes it easier to cook the broccoli versus sautéing in the pan. I have a pound of 1620 shrimp that I cleaned, and I'm seasoning with a little salt, white pepper, and sesame oil, giving that a good mix and letting it marinate for about 15 minutes. In a wok or pan on medium heat, I'm adding in some oil, and that is about 1/4 cup. You want the bottom to be lightly coated. I'm adding in my shrimp and spreading out. I'm letting the shrimp cook for about 2 minutes, and then I'm giving them a flip and cooking for an additional minute or 2. Keep an eye on them. You don't want to overcook the shrimp. Once done, I'm removing the shrimp from the pan and setting to the side. Just a reminder that I will leave the recipe and the list of ingredients for this Chinese shrimp and broccoli stir fry below this video. Also remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video recipe, and click the bell to make sure you receive notification of all my future video recipes. In the same pan on medium heat, I have about 3 tablespoons of oil left on the bottom, and I'm adding in a tablespoon of minced garlic and 1 small diced onion. Cooking and stirring for 2 to 3 minutes or until the onions are tender. Now I'm adding in the cooked broccoli, the shrimp, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And that's it. Giving everything a toss to combine, and it's ready to eat. You can taste the garlic in the background. The sauce is simple, slightly salty, and light. You want the shrimp and the broccoli to shine through. The sauce just brings everything together. This is the basic recipe for Chinese shrimp and broccoli stir fry, but you can build upon the recipe and add any additional vegetables that you like. Spice it up with some chilies, and even a drizzle of sesame oil at the end adds good flavor. This Chinese shrimp and broccoli stir fry has few ingredients and is packed full of flavor. Very satisfying and a quick, simple meal to impress your friends and family. I hope you give this Chinese shrimp and broccoli stir fry a try and enjoy. One of my favorite dishes at Panda Express is the honey walnut shrimp. The shrimp is fried with a tempura batter and comes out light and puffy and is tossed with sweetened walnuts and a yummy sweet creamy sauce. So let's get started. First, I'm making the sweetened walnuts. The walnuts in this dish really add a nice contrast to the shrimp and sauce and also add lots of crunch. In my saucepan on medium heat, I'm adding in 1 cup of water and 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, giving that a good stir and bringing up to a simmer. Once at a simmer, I'm adding in 1 cup of walnuts, cooking and stirring for 3 minutes. I'm using some crushed walnuts so they vary in size. Once done, I'm using a slotted spoon to remove the walnuts and place on a silicone mat, or you can use parchment or wax paper, letting them cool to room temperature. I have 1 pound of 1620 shrimp that I cleaned, peeled, and deveined. These are a nice bite size. I'm simply seasoning with a little salt and white pepper. Sticking these back in the refrigerator until I'm ready to fry. The sauce is really creamy and sweet and brings this honey walnut shrimp dish together. I have a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, and I'm adding in 6 tablespoons of sweetened condensed milk, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of honey. And that's it, giving that a good mix. This is going to be more sauce than I need, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough. That's the beauty of making this copycat Panda Express dish at home. You can make it the way you like it. For the tempura batter, I have 3 large egg whites that I'm whisking until they get foamy and frothy. You want to get as much air incorporated as possible, but not to the point that it forms peaks. I'm gradually stirring in 1/3 cup of cornstarch. The batter will be thin and light. Now I'm adding in the shrimp and giving them a good toss to get thoroughly coated. I have my vegetable oil at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm adding in half of my shrimp. I don't want to overcrowd the pan, so I'm frying my shrimp in 2 batches. The shrimp will only take about 3 minutes to cook, and they will turn a nice golden brown. Give them a stir and a turn over occasionally. Once done, remove from the pan and lightly drain on a paper towel or wire rack. Now let's put this honey walnut shrimp dish together. I have my shrimp and I'm adding in the sweet crunchy walnuts. Pouring over the sauce and giving it a gentle toss. And remember, you can add as much as you like. This is a dish that you want to serve and eat right away. It is so good. It tastes just like Panda Express takeout, and even a little better. You can make this copycat recipe at home and save yourself some money. I hope you give my copycat Panda Express honey walnut shrimp recipe a try, and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love!